Oh, hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Awakening. How are you all doing this evening?
Just swell.
Xylo's doing swell. How the rest of yous?
Terrible.
Surviving.
Happy New Year to you all.
Woo.
All of that goes for all the players and all of you viewers as well. I hope you had a good holiday and a good New Year. As you probably noticed, Dice and Fire had quite a couple cancellations over the holiday season, but to be expected with so many people involved in so many shows around the holiday times and stuff. But hopefully we will be getting back on track with everything now.
Mm-hmm.
We've actually been doing pretty good so far. We had Olympus 2 nights ago. Oh wait, no, Mario broke the streak and canceled.
Yep. We've been doing pretty good so far. We had one show.
So we're at like a 50% success rate so far.
If you discount everything before the one show we had, we're at 50% success so far.
Well, technically this show was started, and I don't think it's going to end. So I think it's safe to say 66%.
All right.
And hopefully we'll be back with Scurvy Seas this week as well. Is that a thing, Xylo?
I
Nothing's
don't know.
been planned.
I don't think so. So we can knock that back down to a 50 most likely, but we'll see.
We'll see.
This is one of the players is currently, there's decisions being made about like their jobs and schedules and stuff. So
indeed,
we're figuring it out.
They did say they were open, but someone hasn't looked at the chat.
But we will see.
Probably.
I just put all of us on the spot. We'll see what happens with that. But best way to stay up to date with that kind of stuff is join the Dice and Fire Discord if you haven't already. We announce all those things over there. Also subscribe to the Dice and Fire YouTube channel, which hit 10,000 subscribers. Woo! Woohoo! We hit 10,000 subscribers. I'd say it was about half an hour before midnight on New Year's Eve on the East Coast.
Yeah, no, it was tight.
Yeah,
I looked at it like a couple hours after, and it was over, and I was like, "Oh, okay, we did it.
Mm-hmm. And since everybody who so technically some of you viewers who are on the other side of the ocean, it was already New Year's for you when we hit 10,000. But everybody who runs the Dice and Fire channel, me, Xylo, Mario, and Side, we're all in the United States, so we made it before New Year. We're gonna count it.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess with that, we should probably get back into Awakening. We must apologize for not being here for 2 weeks. I was kind of feeling sort of sick a couple weeks ago, and then Xylo and Kayla took a little trip. How dare they?
Best part is that was the night before we got up and left at early AM, so we could have done the show, and between us we were kind of tempted to still do the show.
I was tempted until
for our schedules.
I mean, I had to leave for the airport at 4 AM, so
we wouldn't have gotten to sleep at all. But...
So I mean, it happens. Unfortunately, it happened at a really intense cliffhanger.
Mm-hmm.
We left off the last episode at kind of a really intense moment. And we're gonna pick up tonight. So I guess without further ado, do we just get into it?
I guess
so.
I suppose we shall get into it, chat.
Warning. The following story takes place in the horror genre and therefore may contain disturbing imagery, descriptions of violence, and other mature themes. Please proceed at your own risk.
Previously on Awakening.
And you turn around.
Turn to look.
Yes, you see a man in a hoodie, and you recognize him as Jeremy, Scotty's brother.
Jeremy.
Where the rest of them?
God if I know.
You
What
have
are
to
you
come
doing
with me
here?
right now. He's looking really sketched out. He's he's not maintaining any kind of eye contact with you. He's looking around a lot.
Look, I have not slept in at least 18 hours, and when I did sleep last, it was 3 hours. All I want to do right now is go to my apartment, take a shower, and go to bed.
Sure, you can understand this, but not sleeping, that's actually probably a good thing.
How do I know that you're not just working for them again?
If I was working for them, why would I be here to warn you? We can't talk about this here. Can we talk about this someplace privately, please?
Can we please go to my apartment at the very least?
Great. Perfect. Sounds great. I suppose you figured out by this point what they plan on doing with you guys, right? Well, it's happening soon. As you know, the way Mara feeds and gets stronger is off of what he does to people inside their nightmares. Controls them and feeds off their fears, their negative emotions. We know this, but what the sleeping wolf does, all of the abduction, sacrifices, and we've been speeding along the process, to say the least. We've been helping it come about faster, and from what I'm hearing from the higher ups, it's time. Like, it's soon time. I think Mara is strong enough, and this is gonna happen soon.
So, they said that they now know that Jeremy's with us. And if they go back to Mara or anybody else, they're gonna tell Jeremy that he's with us. My plan is, as shocking as it may sound, I want to kill these two.
Describe.
I make them both slice. Like, I move their hands to do it. Is there a dumpster nearby in that alleyway?
That alleyway, you did see a dumpster.
I slice them both, and I guess I move them one by one. Put them in there before the freeze frame runs out.
You hear a noise. And Jeremy, standing behind Jeremy, you see a hooded figure with a wound in his neck, and blood starts to come out of Jeremy's mouth and has been stabbed in the back.
Wow.
He looks at Scotty and says, sorry. If you ever see Mom, tell her I'm sorry. And Jeremy collapses to the ground in front of you. We return to an angry Scotty standing above the body of his brother, who was just stabbed in the back by one of the cult members. Jeremy falls to the ground, and pool of blood slowly starts growing around him. Scotty, what are you doing right now?
Well, it's about to get graphic.
This cult member, by the way, he's like barely standing in front of you. He himself is bleeding from the neck and probably is gonna die himself any second, like any minute now. He's losing blood fast.
Yeah. This is so graphic to describe.
Welcome to Awakening.
Welcome to Awakening. But since he has that slit on his throat, I wanted Scotty to grab it and like choke the guy.
Okay. All right, Scotty lunges forward at this guy. I imagine in anger, right?
Yeah.
And I guess could you roll, I suppose?
Sure. Let's see.
Gotta roll.
Oh boy. It's only when I kill people. It's only when people
Okay, I guess if you want to either roleplay or describe to us how this goes.
How tall is this guy, by the way? Random question, but how tall is this guy?
We'll say 5'9", So probably not as
Okay.
tall as Scotty, right?
He's a little, so he's about 7 inches shorter than me, 8 inches. I would love to grab this guy by his like slit of the throat, and then just, and that's it, and just snap this dude.
Yeah. And you do this, and as you grab his throat, he looks you in the eye, smirks slightly right before you snap his neck, and the life goes away from his eyes.
Hmm.
So at this point, it is safe to say the cult member is dead. And sadly, it's safe to say Jeremy also appears to be dead. As at least he looks dead. What do you guys do?
Standing back, waiting to see if Scotty just explodes or anything. Hand deep into my bag of tricks, just I got a plan if things go wrong. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. It's already bad enough as it is. Chilling.
What are you doing, Scotty? And what are you doing, Jacob? What is everybody doing right now?
I'm just still processing all this.
I think too, like even though Scotty just did all this, I think that now like everything's stopped. Like there's nothing, there's no more like killing that has to be done. There's no more violence. So he's probably just like looking at his hands and like realizing what he just did.
Question, Mev. Do we have to make a violence check for what we
Yeah,
just
I was
witnessed?
thinking, yeah, probably.
That's a very good question, Xylo. And
I mean,
the
I put
answer
my
to that
fingers-
question is absolutely you do.
Yeah,
Cool.
I was gonna say I put my fingers under this guy's slit throat and then snapped it.
This guy just went in 2 fingers deep.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that makes a lot of sense.
That's against the mind, is it?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
And I'm assuming
Pass.
whenever,
Oh no.
oh god,
Fail.
Well,
that's a fail too.
didn't pounds.
What's your mind at, Scotty?
Oh, actually, that's a spot on.
Oh, as
Oh.
it should be.
60.
That's actually really okay. What should I do for that? I don't know
I
what
mean,
I
he's the one that did it. I feel in
Yeah.
this situation, I'd give a little minor advantage to passing it for him, but or disadvantage. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should just make him do it again.
No, I mean, doing it, a lot of times hitting a number right on in this game is almost like hitting a crit.
That's
But
true.
I don't know how.
But they're
I don't
both
think-
can be seen as a bad result. So
Yeah, I don't know how it would, that specific rule would apply to stress checks. So
Yeah.
we'll say you passed, just passed.
Another hard.
And I guess Jacob is
Yeah.
kind of shaken by this. So I would role play that accordingly.
Very intense.
So what are you guys doing? Is anybody saying anything to each other? You were standing in, I
Staring.
guess, the doorway of Jules' apartment building with 2 dead bodies at your feet.
Oh boy. I think Scotty just like punched the wall in like anger.
Ooh, okay. You punched the wall in anger.
Yeah.
Okay.
let it happen. As long as he ain't coming at us, let it happen.
So, I guess you have a predicament of what to do next, I suppose. You have 2 bodies here, one of them being Scotty's brother. It's not nighttime, is it, right now?
No, I think it was like the middle of the day.
It is the middle of the day. You
Someone
were very-
walking by,
I'm
walking their
pretty sure it's
dog in
middle
the
of the day.
background.
Yeah.
Well, you see that roll right there I just rolled? That's to see if anybody is going to notice you guys. I am going to say 61, not yet. If I roll much worse than that, though, you guys are gonna get noticed, so you do not have much time to kind of figure out what you want to do here. This is actually really bad the more that I think about it, because you were... Not only did this happen, but
there's
of
two dead bodies in the middle
where
of the
you
day.
are, when it is...
There's a lot of badness here.
What are you gonna tell Jules? Are you gonna tell Jules? Like, there's a lot here.
Oh, we
I
have
feel
to
like
tell
it's gonna be
Jules.
really hard to not tell Jules, because whether we tell her or she opens the door, there is gonna be some way, shape, or form that she's gonna see this.
We've already sort of established, and this is an advantage that I didn't mean to give to you, but we already kind of established that Jules went to sleep for a couple of hours, I think.
But she woke up.
Yeah,
Pretty
but that
sure.
might not have been...
Yeah, the time period of it.
I was
yeah.
asleep for a couple of hours, and you guys haven't done a couple of hours worth of things.
Yeah, so
just
when
yet.
that happened with her, that technically would have been in the future, compared
Yeah.
to where
Yeah.
you guys are at.
So I was
So,
thinking of like sending Jacob in there to get Jules, but I guess that wouldn't make a ton of sense right now. So we'll have to handle it ourselves.
oh good. Well, if you don't have any ideas, well, I'll give you a second to try to come up with what you want to do. If you don't come up with something, I'll let you all roll and I'll give you a hint of something you could try. But it's up to you. I'll give you guys the chance first.
My idea is to shadow step to drag the bodies into a shadow so they disappear.
Literally one of the things I was thinking of too.
Yeah, that's my thought process.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
after it all kind of calms down, Doug's just gonna kind of slowly walk towards Scotty. Scotty, you all right? Still in control?
I've been better.
Look, I know this ain't a good time right now. I know it ain't pretty, but this is bad. This is real bad. We got bodies outside Jules' apartment. We gotta deal with these. We gotta do something before we get caught. This is bad. Jacob, you ever had a body?
No.
Darn,
What?
long shot.
No. I've watched shows before, but I've never done so many murders that's right in front of me. I don't know how to feel.
Wait a second. I think I seen a video on that before. Maybe it was on something else, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, that never mind.
So what do we
So
do?
We gotta deal with these. There's still piles of blood everywhere. I mean, if any bystanders come along, I could try to talk to them and act like this ain't nothing
No, we
too
don't
crazy.
talk to by son.
Well, what? They're just gonna get all our descriptions and go right to the police? Is that what you want?
I have like a
We can't
fight
get to the police.
here.
Can't get in trouble, okay? Can't get in trouble.
Look,
So
we
I-
won't get in trouble if they don't contact the police.
Oh god.
Can
It's
all
not
of
like
you-
anyone's just gonna see this anyway. We got plenty of time to figure this out.
Like no one's gonna walk by in the
Do we
middle of the
know?
hallway.
Do we have time? I don't feel like we have time.
Scotty, what was your idea?
I have two ideas,
Okay.
but one of them is an extended idea on top of the first idea. I can shadow step the bodies away, and I also, because I don't even know if we set this up, I could possibly manipulate the blood to absorb the blood that's around and put it inside myself to hide the blood.
That's all good and fine. Can you exactly shadow step with living things?
Oh, I guess we're gonna have to find out.
Actually, now that you mention it, I guess they're not living things, are they?
Regardless, we need to get rid of the bodies and the blood. If I can't shadow
Yes.
step blood away, I mean the bodies away, we could also have Jacob freeze them inside of a picture.
Well, let's suck them up.
Right. Yeah, I can do that.
All right. Yeah, try and give it a shot. Get on that. If anyone's, stops by, I'll see what I can do.
Alright. Let's try a shadow step.
Uh,
Nope. Oh,
Describe to us what this looks like as you try to grab a corpse and shadow step and fail. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I want to hear what this looks like too.
I just like grab the two corpses like on the ground, like I'm crouched, like holding both corpses, and then there's like maybe like a shadow on the wall, and I just like slowly walk towards it and just like slam my head lightly against the wall, just like, nope.
And as you
right now.
do this, Scotty, you also you fail, and you feel a little bit lightheaded as well. Nothing too major. I mean, with everything that Scotty, like all the medical stuff Scotty's body has been through the past couple of days, being a little light.
Just one more thing.
Probably
Just
doesn't
one more
come as much as a surprise to you. You probably don't think anything of it, but it's certainly something you experience. Before we go any further, I'm gonna allow you to try these things again, if you want, because it's, you know, you can try it again. It's just it might hurt a little time you fail it. Each time you fail it. But yeah, could all of you roll against your notice skill for me, please?
Oh boy. Yikes.
Oh. What is Scotty's? Notice is 31. Doug's?
No, we're not there.
No. Jacob's
Photographer eyes.
photographer's
That's my
eye.
note.
Okay, so as Doug is probably sitting there trying to focus on Scotty, root him on to do this, you notice, Jacob, somebody across the street sort of is walking, and they stop. They sort of look over in your direction, and then they start walking a little bit faster, pulling out their phone, and keep walking.
There was just someone
Wait, what?
right there. Almost came here. They almost see me. Okay, this is not good. We have to get rid of it. Scotty, why is it not happening yet?
Wait, you're saying
We have
so?
There's someone.
Yeah, as he points it
awesome.
out, Doug,
Yeah.
you can easily kind of look out the door and see the person sort of walking. They're walking down the street, and they're like glancing back at you guys every kind of bit, but they're certainly walking away from you.
Okay,
All right. I got a plan.
anything.
Jacob,
Yeah?
just keep your camera out. Act like you're filming something. I got this.
Okay.
I go
Totally
off
not
with
shaking.
a brisk
glad.
jog towards the person. Not sprinting at him,
Yeah.
just a brisk jog.
Hi?
Oh, hello there.
Nothing to see here.
Is there by any chance you would like to be an extra in a movie?
In a movie?
Precisely. We are filming a not a big project, you know, but we are filming a movie, and we just thought that, you know, could use like one more just kind of like reaction shot.
Yes.
What? Why me? Could you roll for me right now? By the way, Xylo?
Yes, sir.
Oh man. Okay.
Rolled an 11.
It's not gonna. It's
Double one.
Double ones and a
Ooh-wee.
pass. It's not really gonna matter, but I'm just gonna do that. So this guy's just like, oh, what? Me? Do you think I'd really be good in a movie?
I mean, you seem to got that face for it, you know, just something that just wants to be on camera.
Well, I did. I took some acting classes back in college, but unfortunately, like I was on my way to work right now. I can't
Oh.
really. Oh man. What are you What are you guys filming over there?
Oh, it's great. It's this horror movie. It's we can't really reveal too many of the details, you know, spoilers and NDAs and all that kind of sort of thing. But if you want, I can give my friend over here. He's got the camera. He can just get a quick shot. We can edit it in post. Get you in the right positioning.
Yes.
Like 30 seconds of your time.
Oh, okay. Do I look Do I look okay?
You look fantastic. Here, let me just get my boy Jay right quick.
What do you need me to do?
Yeah.
Do you need like a certain emotion, or do you need like what do you need? Do you mean to just like walk? Or
I
am
need
just
like a good start. Look, you ever seen one of those ones where they're just like a hand over the mouth, one of those? Just a surprise sort of thing.
Oh, I could. Oh, it looks. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I could do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jay, come on over here.
Yeah. Hi. All right. Let's get to filming, I guess.
Yeah, if you
What
could
are
just
we
get
doing
a quick. I think we need just a good 5-second clean shot. Get a a 1/3 AB angle. Turn it maybe. Get the direct lighting to be on his right side.
I know.
and that should
I
be-
know what I'm to do. Yeah. Yeah. It's rolling. So just whatever.
All right, action.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Was that? Do you think 2 hands would be better, or was the 1 hand good?
I think you did it all right, but we can maybe just one more quick take. I know you got to get to work. Just one hand, but maybe not all the way to your mouth, just a little surprise, and then like slowly step backwards a little bit as you're doing it. All right, you ready for this?
Yeah. Yep. I got this.
Okay. Action. That'll do it. Cut it. Mark that one. Mark that one. Perfect. And just so we can get you in the credits all properly. Like, what's your name, by the way?
Oh, my name's Steven Robertson.
Steven Robertson.
Do you have
Alright.
like a card or something?
Oh, of course. Here's my card. There you are, right here. Director Steven Scorsese.
Wait, are you related to Martin Scorsese?
A distant cousin.
Wow. Well, this was I guess I'm lucky to have just walked down this road here.
I mean, as I said, it's just a passion project of sorts. But hey,
I'm gonna
you
be
get to
honest
work,
with you.
Have a good day.
I just called up my fiance and told her what I saw as I was walking by. Didn't really look that good, I'm sure you
your
can
fiance.
imagine. And she told me to call the police.
I suppose that means we're doing a good job out here.
No.
Police?
It
What?
looks really, really authentic. It looks really good. I can't wait to see the movie. But yeah, I mean, she told me to call the police. But good thing I didn't do that, I guess, huh?
Yeah, don't do that. Okay. We have more to film, so why don't you just
Oh yeah, of course. I don't want to hold you guys up. I
Sorry.
gotta get
Hey,
to
you
work
have a good day
anyway.
at work.
It was good to meet you guys.
Of course. Wonderful meeting you as well.
And,
Go walking back to the buddies.
He walks away with like an extra spring in his step now. Like he's having a good day.
What the heck, Doug?
Nailed it.
Now, real quick, we're just gonna hop almost scenes a little bit because we need to know what is Scotty trying to do while these
Meanwhile.
two are distracting this guy. Like meanwhile, what is Scotty doing?
Scotty's like probably just like, oh god, because I feel like at this point he's realized everything that he's done.
Mm-hmm.
So he's probably having like a panic attack.
Ooh. But when it
Because he's just realized everything. Like he just lost his brother. He literally just murdered 2 people. He's covered in blood. He realizes that the demon didn't do it. He did it.
oh
There's a lot going on with him now. He's going through a
that's
whole, like,
something we
emotional
gotta
cycle.
keep in mind about Scotty's character. Is sure he has killed somebody before, but it wasn't really his doing. This is actually the first time he's killed somebody on his own accord, right?
Yeah.
Oh man. So Scotty is sitting there, sort of
I think he's just trying to
panicking.
calm himself down, yeah. I don't even know if he's trying to hide the bodies at this point. I think he's just trying to calm down.
As you're sitting there thinking about this, trying to calm down, you hear the voices slowly coming in and fading back away again. But this time it seems like a somewhat unfamiliar voice. but it also does not stay around for very long. It kind of comes and then it goes away right away. And aside from like freaking out, are you doing anything to try to like deal with this situation while the other two guys are buying time?
I feel like you could try another shadow step.
Yeah, I mean, you had some really good ideas of how you guys could deal with this situation using your powers. And I love the ideas and the creativity with your powers, so I want to give you more chances to do it. So if you want to try the shadow step again, I guess I will allow you to do it.
Shadow step round 2. Here we go.
Oh, man. You fail again. You begin to feel a little more lightheaded, and you may even notice your nose begins to bleed a little bit.
I think at this point he's just gotta wait for them to come back. I don't think there's much else he can do. Because if he tries it again and he like passes out or something, that's gonna be a real weird scene for them to come back to.
Yeah.
Another body!
So as you two return back to the doorway of Jules's apartment building, you see Scotty still standing over these bodies. This time he's looking a little pale, leaning up against the wall, and he is bleeding from his nose.
What happened?
You know, trying to do powers, not going so hot.
We have to get rid of the body. There can be more people coming here. We can't keep doing the whole movie filming, shooting thing. It's not gonna work.
Do you think you could conceal the bodies in a picture?
I mean,
Worth a
I
shot.
could try. Yeah, trap that in a picture. Sure. Very good at that. Let's see if that works. Right. Let's...
41.
I don't think it worked.
What is your...
I believe it's more like a photo jump, and it's 20 thing. So...
Oh yeah, that would be... would that be freeze frame? Did we have that, or is it photo jump?
Photo
Is
jump
it
for
photo
like,
jump.
photo, kind of like going in and out, that kind of thing. Freeze is just, you know, stun.
Yeah, this would be more of a jump, I think.
Okay, you see Jakey flash his camera at the bodies. Unfortunately, it appeared to not work. They are still there.
The cloth. Yeah, I didn't use the cloth.
And actually, as you try this, Jakey,
Mhm.
and fail,
Mhm.
you yourself feel a little bit lightheaded.
I don't feel so good. It's not working. We're gonna go to jail. Go to jail.
Well, we're not gonna go to jail. It's fine.
We're gonna go to jail.
We're
Well,
not
then,
gonna go
then
to
what
jail.
are we gonna do? I
We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way.
What?
I don't know, drag him somewhere.
Bury the body? Is that what you're trying to do?
I suppose. Well, you got any other ideas?
Oh, there's the
No.
dumpster. Still.
Just throw the whole body.
But I don't
into
want
the
to put Jeremy in there.
That's true. There's that too. And there's the fact, like, if you're thinking ahead, this is still the dumpster outside of Jules's apartment.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a bad look when you got regardless of whether or not you're caught directly right now. It's gonna be a bad look for
Eventually
Jules
it's gonna get found.
when bodies get found in her dumpster.
Mm-hmm. All right. So we're gonna need some sort of bags. I don't know, garbage bags will work. You know, double, triple bag it or something like that. Some tape to make sure all those stay together. And
Does this place have a garbage chute?
I mean, it does have like but a garbage chute usually just leads to like a
into
garbage,
dumpster.
like
I'm
dumpster.
thinking like an incinerator.
Nah, yeah.
That'd be convenient
Nah.
if the apartment building got
It would
an
be very
incinerator.
convenient.
It
but
would be
nah,
super
wasn't
convenient.
thinking.
Roll, see if it has it.
I was actually just looking at something here. I want. I was gonna see how many items you guys happen to grab for booby traps that would potentially help you in this situation.
I'm really hoping I have a tarp that I plan to have fall over someone's head.
Yeah, like, so maybe...
I didn't specifically state that, but it is in full realm of possibility. That
It is in the full realm of possibility. So how about you roll to see if how lucky you are to see how many applicable items I'm gonna like let you guys kind of make up here that you would potentially have access to.
Good old shopping list. Let's go. 28.
Ooh, 28. You know what? Let's make this a collective thing, and you're all rolling against your soul.
Okay.
Doug's.
That's a third of my soul stat. Let's go.
Yeah, Doug killed it.
I barely made it.
You made it.
Still a
Roll
pass.
also. Okay,
Oh, my
so
man.
Oh wow.
I'm going to say
47-17. Easy.
a lot of the things that you guys would want in this situation, unless it's like, you know what? Let's make this fun. You can have the item if you can justify how you were going to use it in a booby trap, potentially, even if it's stupid. If you could justify any item that you could justify that you were going to use for a booby trap and how you were going to use it, you're allowed to have for this cleanup
All right, so our
situation.
incinerator booby trap was gonna be crazy.
And something that you could buy at like Home Depot.
Our incinerator. It's the massive incinerator we bought.
So we got this wood chipper, right? No.
Oh.
I think pretty much the best I could reasonably ask for is a tarp, because we're gonna have it set up so when you trip a little wire, a tarp falls down, counterweighted, you know, in each corner. So, you know, it completely covers the person, gets them all wrapped up in a tarp, and then, you know, we can hit them with a stick or something until they're unconscious. And then, of course, tape, some duct tape to, you know, put some stuff together, make sure it all stays and holds. And then I'm probably going to send Jacob up to Jules' apartment, hoping she has some just like black garbage bags or something stuck in there. Those are the things that I would envision myself having and needing. I don't know if anyone's got any other ideas.
Mitch stepped away for a second, so if you can think of anything, Jakey, right now. I mean, Xylo actually just covered probably a lot of what you'd need there. You'd maybe if you're thinking like you'd probably want something to maybe clean up blood. That's another thing.
I would want to get rid of all the blood and evidence because, you know, I don't want to get in trouble.
So
Jail.
if there's anything you could think of that could help you clean up, that you would have grabbed and could be used in a booby trap, I'm gonna allow you to have it.
It's bleached too much.
She just might have bleach in her apartment.
Actually, that's true. She might have bleach in her apartment. Hey, Jules, would you have bleach in your apartment?
I don't think Jules would have like a lot of cleaning supplies, but for laundry, I guess she'd probably have some form of bleach.
Okay, cool. All right, so then when you go upstairs into her apartment, let me see something here. Quick snap, sneaking, dodge. Were any booby traps still set up here, I wonder?
Totally.
The one guy already got kind of burned, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
there was one dude that got burnt.
So he got sort of torched a little bit. But I'm imagining after he got burned, he went back downstairs though, right? Didn't he after that?
Yeah, I think so.
So I don't think he would have closed the door again. So her front door is probably still open right now when you go upstairs, Jakey. And we'll actually say, roll for me real quick. You're not gonna have to beat anything that crazy. Yeah, okay. You were there when Doug was setting up the booby traps. You were familiar with kind of what he set up. So you're able to pretty easily negotiate your way around the booby traps at the front door. And you find some garbage bags, which Doug had asked you to grab. And if you're looking for bleach, you find some bleach as well.
Yeah.
Yay.
And I guess Jacob returns with said items. As he returns, what are you guys doing? Oh wait, no, you're just getting the garbage bags, right? You have a tarp and you have
Just laying out the tarp.
laying out the tarp. All right. I know this is kind of dark, but are we describing how you guys are disposing of bodies right now? It's important though. It's an important part of the story.
So we're gonna try to fit a garbage bag over him, right? But garbage bags ain't bigger than a body. So, you know, one garbage bag over the legs, one over the head and torso, and then there's like a little midsection that's not perfectly covered. So we just kind of tape them as good as can be.
You're not chopping anything.
No, I don't plan on chopping anything
Yeah,
unless
I don't
Scotty
plan on
jumps.
going with that.
Scotty would be the one to jump and do that. So if he's not doing it, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm alright with chopping bodies in half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, are you doing this to Jeremy too? Are you allowing this, Scotty, just for him to be wrapped up in a plastic bag, or are you,
After the other two, I probably would start moving towards him with a couple garbage bags.
I feel like he's so against it, but he knows he has to.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, Scotty. We're going to bury him separate. It's going to be different for him. But we need him to be contained for now.
Yeah, I know.
Mm-hmm. You know, the ones that have especially leaky necks, such as Jeremy, we're going to double bag the top one. Double bag it. And then I guess we're gonna lay them all out on the tarp. And, you know, ooh, that'd be difficult to lift if they're all... we got three strong young lads here. We're gonna put 3 bodies on the tarp, all wrapped up in garbage bags. Anyone got anything else we should do?
I think we're good.
No idea.
Yeah, so I guess as you're doing
All right, we're gonna
this-
roll up the tarp. We're gonna roll up the tarp.
Roll the tarp. Tape the tarp up too.
Tape it around, a little bit on each edge, a little bit in the middle. Do a little cross section of tape. Oh, I'm out of tape. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, and where are you bringing this
So
lump
we have a
of
nice-
bodies?
Yeah, we have a nice tight body burrito.
Where are you bringing the body lump?
So we have a few options, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
We could try to get these bodies somewhere else and get them buried, get them hidden, disposed of. We could just go throwing them in a dumpster, but then it's very likely they'll get found at some point.
No, not the dumpster.
Well, that's
Can't
true.
say.
They are. Someone in chat mentioned they're miscounting bodies. There's technically 4 if you
Yeah, I
go
think
get the
there are, yeah.
bodies out of the dumpster. There's 3
There are more.
3 cult members and Jeremy.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I can fit 4 dead bodies in my car, nor would I want to.
Fitting in a car is not a like. You're gonna find a place that is, I don't know, dumped into the sea. No, that's dumb.
Anyone know anyone with a truck?
Uh,
Take him out into the woods and bury him or something.
Scotty clearly knows somebody.
I mean,
The guy who doesn't know anyone.
I think I know someone with truck, but like, how I'm gonna explain?
I'll do the explaining. You just need to get that truck to us.
Okay, I have
Movie set. Martin Spielberg.
Okay.
Steven Scorsese. It doesn't matter what name I give.
You're talking. Okay. All right. I guess I'm just gonna find a number. If he finds out, I'm gonna kill you, Doug.
Okay. The
I thought.
phone rings a couple times. Hey, Jacob, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing really good. How are you doing?
Oh, doing great, man. It's good to hear from you. It's been a while. What you been up to?
Not much. Just trying to get inspiration, trying to film some new things. Hey, because I am reaching out to you because I need you have a truck, right? And I was hoping if I can borrow it or just for photography purposes. I'm trying to film something.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
What's
there's
your,
more
what,
equipment set and to carry.
yeah,
and,
anything for you. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that's no problem. When do you need it?
Kind of like now. I know it's really short notice, but I'm trying to film this and with this other dude who is just like doesn't have a lot of time, so we just need to get this done. So, like now, is it okay if I come and pick up a truck or something? Would that be okay?
Yeah, sure. How long you gonna need it for?
Oh, it's not gonna be for long. It's gonna be quick. It's definitely within a day.
Oh, just like a
For
couple
sure.
hours or something. You'll have it back later.
Yeah, for sure. Like we will get it done as soon as possible, and you'll get back your truck by the end of the day. Yeah.
Well, yeah, man, no problem. But remember, you owe me.
Of course. That's the whole thing. So I'm gonna. Where you at right now? Where can I go pick up the?
I'm at my house. You can actually. I'm just about to head out, but
Okay.
I'll leave the keys behind the big rock right at the front door, and I'll leave it. It'll be in the driveway. You can just grab it.
Yes. That would be lovely. Thank you so much.
All right, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I mean, aside from that, what have you been up to? You know, did you go to Sharon's opening?
Oh, I did. It was real fun. I had a great time.
Yeah, I meant to go. I just
You didn't miss a lot.
I may have gotten a little too drunk that night, and yeah,
We're often there, buddy.
I forget like half of what happened that night, but hopefully she'll forgive me. Well, but anyway, I don't want to keep you.
Yeah.
just-
But thanks a lot. Yeah, I owe you, and well, we'll catch up later
Yep, yeah. All right,
when all this is done.
take it easy, Jacob.
All right, take care. Bye.
He hangs up the phone, and you now know you have a truck.
Sounds like that went well.
Yes, I suppose so. We're gonna go pick up the truck, and we're gonna get this done as soon as possible.
How far away does he live?
I will say
2, 4, I say.
10 minutes. 10-minute drive
Yeah.
if you're driving.
You're driving, Duck.
Yeah. All right. I'll get you there quick.
So is somebody gonna babysit the bodies? Is that what's gonna happen? Do you guys move them at least? I mean, you got them all wrapped up in a tarp. Do you want to look for a place to kind of hide them until you can get back, so they're not just sitting there in Jules's doorway to her apartment? Also, there's the issue of the blood. Did you guys clean up the blood too? Did you
Not yet. Certainly not yet.
God.
All right. Let's get these dragged up into the alleyway at least. Then we'll
Okay.
get going.
I would say if you guys drag them back there, it's 4 bodies kind of like wrapped up in one. I want you to all
Yeah, it'll be heavy. Doable
roll
for
against
three
your
people, but
Do all of you have a strength skill? You have either a strength or a struggle. You all have struggle, so let's
I'll struggle. All right.
just for
I
consistency,
prefer
struggle.
strength, but
Struggle
Oh,
feels.
Doug struggles real well with the roll of 20.
Oh, but you passed though with that, right?
Did I?
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
don't think I passed it. It was just a little bit lower.
the one thing Scotty has going for him is strength.
I will say between the 3 of you, it's a little tough for you, Jakey, and a little tough for you, Scotty. And actually, the rolls kind of work out perfectly. Both of you tried out your powers and failed. So we'll say that's probably why you're struggling a little bit, and why Scotty is struggling even a little bit more. Because Scotty's like, he tried out a pretty tough spell a couple of times, and didn't pan out so well, so he's kind of feeling it. Jakey only tried it once, but he also failed, so he's kind of hurting a little bit. You're probably a little drained of your energy. Lucky for you, Doug, with that roll, he's able to carry the team, and you guys are able to at least drag this whole thing back to the alleyway, and we'll say you can probably hide it behind the dumpster where you initially had dumped the bodies. And they're pretty inconspicuous there.
Nice.
Just looks like someone threw out a rug.
Actually, hold on. Okay, you're fine. You're able to lift it up off the ground enough where you're not fully dragging it, so you don't leave a trail of blood that drags back to the alley.
That's why we double bagged them, Mev.
Yeah,
Come
the
on.
double bagging is good. I mean, I'm thinking you kind of laid the tarp down on top of where blood already was, though, maybe?
I feel like we would have probably tried to avoid that if
That's
possible.
true, actually. Yeah, if it's a hallway, you could have put it not in that spot. That's true. You would have actually had to lay it down where the blood wasn't, now that I think of it. That's right. Okay, but yeah, no blood trail to the hallway, but there is still blood in the entrance to her apartment building.
All right, Scotty, do what you can. Deal with the blood. Hand him a jug of bleach.
A jug of bleach, roll of paper towels.
Yeah. We're gonna go get the truck and be right back.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's go, Jacob.
Okay.
Are you gonna try some craziness here before you try the traditional way?
We totally leave it in Scotty's hands, so it's up to him.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna try a small blood manipulation.
Yeah, because that's not we talked about like the risk versus reward aspect of the blood manipulation stuff. If you try something crazy, it's a bigger risk. If you're trying something small, and I think this would kind of
Basically, just like biting my finger to make it bleed like a little bit, just to see if I could absorb it like slowly.
Okay. Now that you're alone and not with these other guys, I'm gonna do something that's gonna give you a little bit better of a chance for this to work.
I'll still roll like a 99. It's okay.
I want you to roll first against your discipline skill.
Okay.
Ooh, not
71.
not great.
Still failed.
You know something? Oh man, I want to help him so bad. The other player is going to be mad if I help Scotty here make this happen. I'm going to say, because I, as the DM, have the right to give you what is called a hunch roll. If I think you did something clever and really cool, I can give you the option to flip those numbers around on a roll if you want, or to re-roll. I didn't give you a hunch roll at the time, but the idea that you thought of trying to drag these bodies first into the shadow step, trying to use your blood manipulation to get rid of the blood, and suggesting to Jakey to use his freeze frame or his camera skill, I'm going to give you a late hunch roll. So I'm going to allow you to either re-roll that, or you could change it to a 17.
I prefer a 17, so that way I don't have to re-roll it.
Yeah.
Cool. So with that 17, I am going to give you a plus 20 to your roll to try to do this blood manipulation to clean it up. You're getting a 20-point bonus.
Yeah, because that was just the discipline roll. Now you got to do the.
Now you got to do the
manipulation
actual
roll plus
thing.
20.
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that passes.
That, with the plus 20,
Passes.
works. So could you explain to us how this looks as Scotty does this?
I think Scotty's, if anyone's seen AOT, just takes a big bite of his thumb and just kind of points it at the blood. He's kind of like kneeled in the hallway because he's still trying to get over like what happened. And he's just absorbing the blood really slowly with like his head down. Like he doesn't even want to look at it at this point.
Yeah, so I guess you see Scotty sort of sitting there on his knees, maybe rocking back and forth a little bit. Oh, it appears almost out of frustration. He bites his finger, kind of maybe lets out like a... And then as he does, he looks down and notices the blood around is slowly being absorbed into the wound he just created on his hand. This goes... You said you're not really paying attention to it. You're maybe just sort of in your own head, but I'd say after about 45 seconds, all the blood is gone. Do me a favor, roll one more time, Scotty. Okay. That's cool. You good.
Love those rolls.
You're actually just good, just so you know.
59. You're good.
I was trying to decide whether or not this was going to injure you. But you just beat your body skill by 1 point, so GG. I was just trying to think, like, I mean, I guess people do blood transplants, but, like, this is the first time I imagine you've ever absorbed somebody's blood into your blood using some crazy blood manipulation skill. Okay.
Fortunately, all the corpses were O negative, so he's fine.
So he's okay.
And I would assume, I don't know this for sure, because a lot of this we're kind of making up as we go. A lot of this is like improv roleplay. But I would assume blood, with his powers, blood doesn't affect Scotty necessarily the same way it affects other people.
Yeah.
That's just
that's reasonable.
Yeah, something I kind of think about when I think about
It's literally a magic power, so.
Okay. So, as this is happening, Doug and Jacob head to Jacob's friend's house. You pull up. As he said, you find the keys pretty easily behind the rock by his front door.
To his house. What?
And this guy's actually a really nice guy. He's always really nice to you. You get into the car. There's a little note on the street, on the seat that's just like, "Enjoy, buddy," with a smiley face.
Okay.
You get in the car, and I assume you both head back towards Jules' apartment, correct?
Vroom vroom.
Yep.
Yeah.
Vroom vroom. All right. You guys get back to the apartment. Hold on. Okay. Bodies are still there.
What do you mean?
They just got up and vanished.
Doesn't seem anybody found them. That's
Okay.
They seem untouched and unnoticed.
The local hooligans down the street took them.
Took the bodies. But the one thing you guys may notice is how clean that hallway is looking. Actually, there is not a single drop of blood anywhere in that hallway. And you just come back to seeing Scotty, I guess, sort of maybe sitting down in that hallway, maybe leaning against the wall. And there's a cut on his finger, but you might assume it just came from like him punching the wall earlier.
Man, Scotty, you clean up real quick. We're going like what, 20, 25 minutes?
I'm just like,
great.
yeah, I throw him the jug of bleach. It's still full.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, I don't want to know.
Okay.
And I'm still covered in blood a little bit too. I just realized as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keeps happening. It just keeps. We
Yeah.
keep getting you new clothes.
Mm-hmm.
And then they all get soiled.
They can't. They can never last.
All right, let's get these. Let's get this burrito loaded up.
All right.
Very fine.
We'll say that you can actually back the truck up to the alleyway pretty easily, where you guys had stored the bodies. We'll roll for me again as you try to hoist this thing up into the back of a truck.
Here we go. Oh man, we are. That's a 90 from Scotty, a 65 from Doug. That's all right. Jacob's gonna be muscle.
Yeah, Jacob's gonna. Ooh.
Or he's gonna also roll 65.
You know
Back
what?
to back.
You guys really struggle. It is a lot harder than when you guys brought it over. Probably because to get it into the back of the truck, you got to get it up higher off the ground.
Lift it up off into the gate.
But because of those freaking matching rolls that happened every single time, I'm gonna let it succeed. You guys do pull it off. It's just you struggle. You're all kind of feeling a little tired after that.
Wedge one up and, get the other end over. Start to roll them, but then we gotta slide it up to the left, drag them a little bit. Oh, man.
So now, the new question is, where are you bringing 4 bodies right now, guys?
Scotty, you got anywhere in particular you would love to put Jeremy? Don't imagine we can do I don't know. Because the others, I imagine we take them in the woods somewhere. Might be our best option.
Yeah, I think the woods is the only option. There's nowhere I could think of if you'd want to be buried.
Alright, we'll get them separate in case you ever want to visit it at some point. Do we have a shovel?
Can you justify having had needed one for a booby truck?
Well, you see, it was this great swinging shovel, because shovel's a good hefty metal item. We didn't want to hit someone with a straight. Well, we did also buy a sledgehammer. Never mind. But you see, we wanted the shovel to swing around and hit someone, as it happened.
Roll for me, Xylo. If you get below a 50, you guys grabbed a shovel. If you get above a 50, you didn't grab a shovel from.
Oh no.
Yeah,
No
I guess
shuffle.
because of the
68.
sledgehammer, your brain was thinking directly Home
covered.
Alone reference and didn't think of a swinging shovel. You just thought of a swinging.
Heavy items are covered. Darn.
Yeah.
We're gonna start using our
Someone in
hands.
chat is saying you did have a shovel last time, but I don't know if they're just trying to help you and preying
Yeah,
on
it's
the
hard to
fact that
say.
Mev has bad memory.
Feels like
sometimes.
something we would have, but I don't remember having a shovel.
You could get a shovel. You know where to get a shovel. I mean, apparently your boy Jacob has an endless credit line, so you can just get whatever you want.
So Mev, we drive to the hardware store with 4 bodies in the back of this truck, right?
As you do. But I will say, as you guys are sort of figuring this out, though, where you're gonna go,
Yep.
we can deal with a shovel in a second.
Yeah.
Jacob, your phone starts vibrating in your pocket.
Sorry, who is sorry, I had to take this. I'll be right back.
Jacob steps away, and on his phone, he notices it is his father calling him, actually. Jacob?
Hey, Dad.
Where are you right now?
Work. Why are you calling?
It's just me and your mother haven't heard from you in a couple of days, and, you sure you're not in any sort of trouble or anything like that?
I'm not in any trouble, I swear. Why do you even care?
You didn't have any sort of... God, I guess I can't hide it any longer. Look, I had one of my employees keeping an eye on you, and he said maybe that you were in trouble, and me and your mother were worried.
But you had someone following me?
Look, you barely call us anymore, Jacob. Look, me and your mother worry about you, and I want to make sure that you're okay. Just
Okay.
everything's okay, right? You promise.
Everything, it's okay. I am busy with work. You know, like what I do, I need to be away, you know, just for inspiration and things. But I am fine. That.
Right. Work. How's that going?
It's been going pretty well. Yeah, just had my expedition a while ago, and that was great.
Well, that sounds great. I'm sure it was wonderful. Look, if if you're in trouble or anything, you can call me and your mother, right, for help, right?
Yes, but I am not in any trouble. That I don't need you guys' help. I am doing all right, so you guys don't have to worry about me. I am doing exactly what I wanted to do, and I'm doing fine. Yeah.
Right. Hey, look, Jacob. I got a call on the other line. Can I call you back in just a second?
Yes, sure. Yeah, whatever. Yeah.
All right, thanks.
Of course.
And he hangs up.
And Jacob, we gotta get moving before the burrito starts leaking.
Okay. You don't have to yell. You could have here. Whatever.
I said burrito.
Whatever. It's fine.
And before he rejoins the group, though, I think Jacob needs a minute, right, to collect himself.
I'll be there in a second. You know.
Jacob, we see him just sort of lean against the wall, start to think to himself a little bit. And that is where we're going to be taking our break this evening. Ooh. Poor Kayla. Poor Kayla hasn't been here the whole stream.
Wake up. We miss you.
We miss you,
I'm
Kayla.
so
We're sorry.
tired. I'm dying.
I'm so on the fence of, is this where Jules wakes up, or does she wake up and we're just all chill like nothing ever happened? Yep, we're fine. Yep, everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Yeah, you've been kind of you've kind of set things up to get away with Jules never knowing about this, actually.
It's certainly possible and fun.
But oh boy, tonight's been
A doozy.
it's been pretty crazy so far. I honestly actually didn't really anticipate, like, I actually genuinely feel bad for Kayla, because I did not anticipate that whole body disposal, and we're not even done, but like even that part of the body's disposal thing to like take that long. I'm glad it did, though. It was actually like, you guys should struggle to get rid of some bodies.
But hot dogs at the ready to anyone who sees it. New story. Get him out of here.
Yeah, that was great.
Yep.
I set you up too. I was like, do you have like a card or something? All right.
I had the name in the back of my head if he asked. Just mixing up directors together.
Mm-hmm. And also, I should probably mention, thanks, Jell, for the raid, by the way.
Yeah.
But we are gonna take a quick break, I suppose. Everybody, get up, stretch your legs, go grab a drink, grab a snack, go to the bathroom if you need to, wash your hands because you're a civilized human being. And with that, we will be back in just a few moments, guys. In the meantime, enjoy some fan art. It's still the same fan art. Next week, I'm going to have new fan art. I promise. I promise, chat. Hold me to it. If not, you can cancel me on Twitter. All right. See you guys in a few minutes. Scotty. That's Scotty. Jacob. Terrible start.
Hi, how's it going?
Jacob, thanks for
Yeah.
coming to see us.
Mm-hmm. What's
So,
happening?
what is this? We hear about some sort of controversy? Some sort of bad photograph or something?
Oh, that. I wouldn't really say it's like controversy. It's just a picture that kind of blew up.
I mean, that's not what the news articles are saying.
What did they say? You know, I mean, I don't really check what they always. So I also look at people on the online. Some people liked it, I guess. You know, it's not really a big deal, right?
Jacob, me and your mother have entertained this little hobby of yours for, I think, long enough at this point. It was fine when it was harmless, but at this point, you're bringing negative press on the family. You're making the family look bad, Jacob. Did you ever consider that?
How am I making it's just a picture? And you know, it's what it is. You know, I'm not like lying or anything. Some people just don't believe it, and for also, it's not a hobby. You know, it's been going well. You know, I've been getting more jobs and you know, more
What
photos.
What your father is trying to tell you is we're worried about you. I mean, yes, this is putting a negative light on the family, but also you and your future. I mean, if you're to have a future job resume, you don't want your employers to search up your name and look back and see all of this, do you?
Well, they are not gonna because I am not looking for jobs because I am my own boss. I've been doing great, you know. I recently just got a new, you know, opportunity and just I have more collaboration with other, you know, artists, photographers, and we're gonna have an exhibition. Things are going good. I really think this is going to be it for me. It's I can see it, you know.
Look, what your mother's trying to say is, when are you going to get a real job, Jacob? Look, this is
What do you mean
going
by
on
that?
long enough, has it not?
This is my job. Like what I'm doing, taking pictures. This is what I like to do, and I am making money from it, and it's growing. It's all happening, and I just don't get why you guys don't see it. You
Look,
know?
we supported the photography when it was your hobby, and we want you to still pursue your passions and things that make you happy, but you need to either go back to school, work on your studies, or consider something else, another career path that can actually provide for you in the future.
I don't need more school. I've already graduated, and this is what I'm doing right now, and this
Look,
you can make money.
I gotta take this. Honey, could you talk some sense into him, please?
Yeah, just take your phone call.
He steps out of the room. Yep. How you doing? Phase off into the distance.
Sweetie, you know how your father is, and I don't want to critique what you want to do with your life, and I certainly don't want to yell at you and say that you're putting a bad light on our family, because that's not what I'm worried about. I just want what's best for you, and so does your father. He's just looking out for you. He just has a funny way of showing it. You know how he is.
That's not funny. I mean, whatever he's doing, it's just I don't get why you guys are so worried about. It's just yeah, there are some negative press, and I am happy doing what I'm doing. So, and I don't see a problem really. I get he wanted me to do what he's doing, but I have zero interest. I would, you know, rather just not. I don't want to do any of his work. You know, I'd rather just, you know, quit or just like, no. I don't know. I just I don't want to do what he wants me to do, and I am having fun, and I'm actually making money, and it's a career. It's a job for me. So
We're just worried because you've been pursuing this for quite a few years now, and it did start out as just a hobby, and we of course supported you through it, and you know, your dad had things that he liked to do when he was younger. I had hobbies too once, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices to support yourself in the long run, and that's all that he's trying to say.
yeah, I get that, but the case that I'm in is it's different.
I
It
know
started off
there's
as a
it's
hobby, and
there's an
I am
opportunity and an exhibition. There's always something,
yeah.
and
You need to check my bank account. I am making money. If money is the thing that you guys are worried about, that like I am supporting
It's-
myself.
it's not just
It's
money. It's the stability of it. I mean, what
it's
what does it take to have a career in photography? I mean, anyone can pick up a picture camera and take a photograph and post it online and
no, I
have it
disagree
blow
with that.
up.
Not anyone can do. Like everyone can take a picture, but not everyone can take a good picture. And I'm not trying to brag or whatever. I know, but I know I have it. I know, and I'm doing great. And yes, whatever I'm taking, it's something that is weird, but I am gaining traction. It's just, people are talking about me. I am, what everyone is talking about in the photography scene, and
Yeah, but
people now
they're
know
talking
me.
about you in a not so good light, Jacob. I mean, I know you said some people believe in whatever it was that you caught on camera. Do you believe in what you took a picture of?
I believe what I see, and I just take I capture whatever I see and feel, and people can question what they want, but this is what I took, and I'm happy with it.
I understand that, but you also know your father and I's thoughts on religion, and that just doesn't exactly align with our beliefs, and I really don't think you should be getting involved in stuff like that. I was hoping it was, what do you kids call it these days? Photoshopped? Or
It's
did,
not
did you
Photoshop.
manipulate it? Or
I did not
was
do.
this all some big
No,
scandal like the celebrities do? Is that what you're trying to achieve here,
no.
Jacob?
Why do you think that I would do such things? I'm not gonna do such things to just to gain thing. I just got, I don't know if lucky is the word. It just happened. I took the pictures. It was weird. It was strange, and I thought I want to share it with the people. And some people like it, some people don't, and it's fine. It's just polarity, and either way, I think it's working out fine. I mean, if you guys don't want this kind of picture, sure, fine. I can just take something else, but I'm not gonna stop doing taking pictures, and my career, it's happening, it's thriving, it's all coming together, and this is what I've been working so hard for the past couple years, and now people are
Okay.
finally recognizing me.
Okay,
All right, Jack. Yep. Yeah. Sounds great. Yeah. I mean, yeah, we should totally buy it. Yeah. I mean, it sounds like it's gonna be a missed opportunity if we don't. All right. Yep. Yeah. Talk to you soon. We'll iron out the details a little later. All right. Sounds good. All right. Look, Jacob. Made a decision, and this is not gonna be easy, but decided that me and your mother can no longer help support you. If this really is your job, you want to treat it like a job, fine. You're on your own now. You have to support yourself like an adult, and we'll see if anything can come of this photography of yours. I mean, you know how I feel about it, but it's your life. You do whatever you want.
And if you ever decide, to go a different route, we'll be here to support you. Right, honey?
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, if you ever decide, well, when you learn that probably not going to work out, you do still have a job in the company business if you want it.
If it doesn't work out, we truly hope you can make something of this. Just if you can't.
Thanks, but I don't need you guys' help. I am doing fine, and it's not like I need you guys' support anyway. That's fine. I'll be alright, and I would not be taking whatever job that you have. I'm good. Doing good, and you guys will see it. That I'm doing great.
And at that point, I'd say we return back to present day.
Jacob, pass me the shovel. We gotta bury the bodies, Jacob.
Sorry, I'm here. What do you need? Shovel?
The group
have a
is.
shuffle?
Where are you guys? Are you guys in the woods at this point? Just like a
think so.
random spot you found in the woods. And you're digging a hole. You're digging a hole for all these bodies.
Bro.
Sorry, what's happening here?
Look, we just gotta finish this hole. Scott is managing the other one. How deep do you figure we gotta get this? Like 3 feet, 4 feet? I mean, I know it's supposed to be like 6 feet deep, but I mean, we're just trying to hide these bodies, so.
As long as to do the job, I think 3-4 feet is fine.
Yeah.
Yes, as long as there's no hands.
Cluster them all
sticking
together.
out.
Oh,
Yeah.
we should get some like sticks and stuff, throw over the top of it once it's done.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Hope we don't have no animals like digging through it once we're done. That would be unfortunate.
Not.
Yeah,
as long as
Maybe get like
we don't have.
get 4 feet deep or something.
Yeah, make sure we don't have any DNA left.
Ooh, if
Which
we
we
got a little
probably
bleach, we can throw it over them now. Keep the critters
Yes.
away. That's a good idea.
Yes, we cannot get into any trouble.
I think we'll be just fine.
Yep.
And as we see the group digging a hole, I'd say we should cut back to Jules.
Oh no.
As she is just woken up in
Oh, no.
her apartment.
Smells like blood.
Jules wakes up in her apartment. What do you do after you woke up from the dream? Did we already have you roll last time to see if you remembered the dream? I think we did, didn't we? And you remembered it?
I have no idea.
We'll say yeah, or we can re-roll.
Re-roll.
Yeah, re-roll. Let's see if you remember the dream you just had. Oh, I think you beat your mind skill. Yeah, you definitely beat your mind skill with that. So we will say.
That screamed the dream as well.
Hmm.
What was the dream?
So she doesn't remember it.
Yeah.
I
So
certainly
you
don't.
wake up and you vividly remember the dream you just had, in which you were at the office building. You went into the office
Right.
building. And, oh wait, I forget. Who did I have her see?
Me.
Okay.
Scotty.
All right, thought so. I just wanted to be sure. And you saw a dead Scotty. And just as you woke up, you saw a soon. Or he said soon to you. He pretty much opened his eyes, looked at you, said soon, and you woke up. And here you are in your bed. You have woken up in kind of like a cold sweat, actually, because it had a bit of a... It was a creepy dream. It was a creepy Scotty dream. So, you wake up, and what do?
The first thing is she probably listens, because I can't remember exactly. Did she have a bunch of people in her apartment when she went to sleep?
Yeah, she
think-
did. Yeah, she just did
probably
not care.
listened.
She's like, I don't care what any of you are doing. I'm going to sleep.
She probably listens to hear if she hears any voices. And when she doesn't, she probably thinks that's a bit odd, considering.
Yeah, it's
the amount of
absolutely
people
silent.
that were in her apartment before. So she'll go out to investigate, see if she sees anybody.
Well, you don't see anybody, but what you do see, your apartment, the front door to your apartment is open.
Oh. Okay.
There seems to be some sort of crazy mechanism that had been set up, and part of your door is actually burned a little bit. There's like a black kind of scorched mark on it. And in that burn is the almost reverse silhouette of what looks like a man's like torso and head. So you see like it's like a big kind of like a black mark on your door, but you see the outline of a person that's not like blacked out and scorched. And yeah, you see nobody around.
I'm gonna go ahead, grab my phone, dial up Doug's number, probably put it on speaker, and while it's calling him, I want to start trying to disassemble the mess that has gone on and hopefully close the door.
Okay.
Try and
What should
see
I
what
have
he-
Jules roll against to determine how easily if she can disassemble this without hurting herself? We can go general education, I guess.
I guess.
Somewhere between general education and struggle?
Struggle is better than my general education.
Yeah, by 5. Was
Oh,
that
I
your
mean-
roll?
Yeah, the 26.
I was gonna give you okay. We'll let you go against struggle because it allows you to beat it. So yeah, you disassemble it without hurting yourself anymore. In fact, it would appear like whatever, like I forget what they set up, like hairspray cans or whatever to torch it. Is they're like out of hairspray probably.
We
So-
went full force on these goons.
Yep. So you start disassembling this stuff and the phone starts ringing. Doug, do you answer the phone? And you see Jules' number calling
no.
you.
Jacob, it's Jules. What do I do?
Just I don't know. Answer it. Just you can't be acting
fine.
weird.
Hey, Jules.
Number
Is it-
1. Why is the phone still ringing?
Sorry, that was sorry. I just haven't updated my phone. It's one of them Galaxy S5s. It's still a little. Hold on, I can fix this.
Oh.
All right, it's good.
Great. Number 2, you're paying for my security deposit because I most certainly am not getting it back. Number 3, what happened and where are you at?
Would you like me to explain it to you in a calm and easy manner, or would you like me to tell you the truth?
I would like you to tell me the truth in a calm manner, preferably.
Good. We are currently dealing with a burrito situation in the woods.
You went and you got Mexican food?
No.
Doug, what happened?
You remember Jeremy, right?
Scotty's brother, yes?
And the cultists who have been after us, right?
Sure.
Well, turns out they found us. And the traps that I had set up did indeed work. Fended them off.
The traps that I told you not to set up in my apartment, yes?
Mm-hmm. You're welcome. And they killed Jeremy.
They killed Jeremy. Where?
Outside.
My apartment?
It doesn't particularly matter. We got it all taken care of.
Yeah, certainly looks that way by the side of my front door. And
well,
what?
you should have seen the outside. I mean, it's fine.
What happened to the cultists?
You
They
remember Scotty, right?
How could I forget? I just had a dream, or should you say nightmare, about him.
Scotty happened.
What does that mean, Doug?
I think you know what that means.
Where?
Right outside your apartment.
Did anyone see you?
Sort of, but I took
Cameras?
care of that. I took care of that. It's fine. Look.
I don't even know if my apartment building has cameras.
Oh, we honestly, with everything going on, we didn't consider the cameras if there were any. So
It doesn't. But if you want to role play like you don't know that,
I suppose look into it, and if there are any cameras, then see if you can deal with that.
So this burrito situation in the woods, you mean human burritos, don't you?
Yeah, we took some of your garbage bags.
And you didn't think to wake me up for any of this?
You just seem so tired.
Uh-huh. I'm never...
Plus, we thought best to not involve you as much as possible, considering your, profession.
Right. Well, I would offer to help, but frankly, I would prefer not to be involved, since,
Precisely.
Ruben was already on my case from being quote-unquote involved with you as a suspect on the Lenny case. I can't do this, Doug. It's bad enough that all this happened outside my apartment building. What if the police are to find out about this? What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna lose my
They
job.
won't find out about this.
Get arrested? We could all be arrested, and then what are we supposed to do?
I don't think your job is the biggest thing we should worry about right now. You almost lost your life. All of us did.
I was sleeping, but sure, almost lost my life.
And the cultists came after and killed one of us.
Well, they killed Jeremy.
It was essentially one of us.
Not exactly.
Scotty's brother.
How is Scotty? Is he holding up?
No!
Right. Well, I will let you guys get back to
We're gonna deal with this, then we'll come on back and we'll figure out what to do next.
Great. I'll look into the camera situation and try to clean up your mess.
Yeah, with your professional eye, just make sure there's nothing that looks too obvious around. I mean, we did the best we could, but
Will do.
I'm sorry. It happened. We did what we could.
Yeah. And she hangs up.
That's such
Jules?
a great goodbye. Yeah.
Jules?
How did it go?
Jacob, she ain't happy with us.
Understandable. So what now?
Your turn.
My turn for what?
Get digging.
And we see
Fine.
Jacob grab the shovel, keep digging, but now we are still back with Miss Jules. Hi, Jules. Okay, so you get Doug's mess cleaned up pretty easily. Maybe takes you like 5 minutes by the time after you hang up the phone. Is there anything else you want to do?
I guess look into the camera situation. That could even be, looking out in the hallway, just seeing if she spots any. I guess they'd be fairly obvious, so.
I already kind of spoiled it for you, but you can roll to see if you see any.
Yeah. Well.
You don't see any cameras.
Probably thinks she's safe then.
Yup.
I guess if anything, the only other thing she'd be wanting to do is try and find the location of her motorcycle, since that was kind of stolen. I don't know how exactly she would go about that, though. Maybe do a missing...
Well, if you do remember, there wasn't there a note where your, or a card left where your motorcycle was? And it said, hold on, wait for it.
For notes.
It was like a card left where the motorcycle was, and it said, "Wise men have interpreted dreams, and the gods have laughed." Oh no, it was written in chalk, actually.
Yeah.
And under the car that was now parked in the location. So you do have a clue.
I guess she would think back to the dream and the dude that they talked to in the library. And how many hours did we say she got of sleep?
Hold on. / roll 1d5.
2.
You got like 2 hours of sleep.
I'm trying to remember if there's anything about that quote that I'm forgetting. I forget where we got it from.
It was, if you're not remembering yourself, if you want to roll real quick against your connecting the dots or your mind skill. You remember that it led you to an address that didn't seem to exist.
Ooh. So that was the, that warehouse place, right? Where...
It was actually, an alleyway.
Oh. Yeah, and we went there in the dream and it, like, actually existed.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, in that case, I guess Jules will get ready, perhaps, and head over to that alleyway in the real world.
Okay.
Make sure she has some weaponry.
How do you get there?
She'll probably call an Uber, taxi, Lyft. Whatever you want.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So you call an Uber, I suppose, standing in front of your apartment. I will say, as you walk out your front door, you can't seem to notice any sort of place where some sort of struggle happened, where anything Doug was talking about happened.
Mm-hmm.
And you step outside, and up pulls a car. Hey, did you call for an Uber?
I sure did, under Jules.
Yup, that's me. Yeah, go on, get in.
Thanks. Should probably get in just passenger side, because,
Hey, how you doing? Name's Jay. You can call me J-Dog.
I
People
think
call me
we've,
J-Dog.
I think we've actually met before.
Oh, Yeah, you know what? I get a lot of people in my car, but you do look familiar. It's good to see you again, I guess.
Yeah. You too.
Music too loud?
No, it's fine. I guess.
I don't know if I told you last time, but I'm a DJ actually.
You certainly let us know.
Yeah, this is one of my mixes right here.
Yep.
Anyway, where you going?
It's actually just an alleyway of sorts. I know it's kind of a weird location. Just gotta check something out. I'm actually a detective, going there for a case.
Oh, okay. Sorry, detective. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, I guess just lead the way.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh wait, actually, if it was an Uber, you would have given the I
was just gonna say, I thought you.
Yeah, I would have the address already. Now, when you gave him the Uber, did you give him the non-existent address, or did you just give him one that was like close to it?
Probably just one that was close.
Okay.
Down
all right.
I'm sure there's like businesses around it. I guess I don't know.
And we will say you get there pretty much without incident. Okay, there you go. If you enjoyed your ride, don't forget to give me a good review. Helps me out a lot. And I hope you enjoyed your ride. Hey, you want to I don't want to be pushed. Do you want my mixtape?
I'll pass. Actually,
it's free.
I drive a motorcycle. Don't really have a place to play it, but I'll.
Oh, motorcycle? Oh, you mean like that one over there? And he actually points down the alleyway. And lo and behold, there's your motorcycle actually parked right in the alleyway, Jules.
Yes, just like that one. Good eye.
Anyway, yeah, I'll let you go. Have a good day.
You too, J Dog.
Okay, and you hear the music slowly trail off into the distance as he pulls away. And as I said, Jules, sitting there right in the alley is your motorcycle.
All right. Jules will cautiously walk up to it, keeping an eye out for anything weird around it.
All right. Since you made a point to say that you're kind of very aware of your surroundings right now, I'm not even going to make you roll for this. As you walk up to your motorcycle is fine. But you do notice something, and that is a giant crack in the wall where the door was in the dream. And where you guys had initially seen, didn't you see like a symbol on the wall here initially?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that symbol is kind of right in the middle of the crack, so you can barely see the symbol anymore. So this crack in the wall, you can be pretty sure last time you were here, that crack was not there. But there's your bike. Sitting right there.
Great. She'll probably take a mental note of the crack. Maybe snap a picture of it. My first thought would be, since the symbol is now destroyed, maybe they won't be able to access the library in the dream world. Maybe that has some correlation, so she'll take a picture of it on her phone just to show the others. Go ahead, get on her motorcycle, see if it still starts up.
Yep, starts right up. No problem whatsoever.
Great. Then I guess she'll head back to her apartment complex.
Okay, and Jules has gone and gotten her bike, heads back to her apartment complex. And I think at this point, we are going to see what the rest of the group is doing as they're digging holes in the woods.
Think that might be deep enough, Jacob?
I think so. Looks deep to me.
Alright. Let's see. Guess we just gotta lay these three down there. Should we put like the tarp on the bottom of it, roll it around them or something?
Don't mind.
Don't exactly
the
think we're
expert
going to be
here.
reusing this tarp necessarily, so.
Oh, no, we're not using it. We're getting rid of it for sure.
Yeah,
after
that's a good plan.
no
All
evidence.
right, lay it all in. Hey, help me drag it.
And before
All
you
right.
guys do that, these bodies are completely covered. What do you do to determine which one is Jeremy? I guess do you like rip open the bags of the faces to see who's who?
Yeah, I assume we would have at least put Jeremy in a specific spot in the burrito to know that it's him.
Okay. Well, even if
So-
they did get mixed up and you started ripping open the second bag you open up, you'd see it's Jeremy. So you determine which one's Jeremy pretty easily. Now,
We figure
as
Scotty's taking private care of Jeremy.
yeah, so we have Jacob and Doug sort of going back and forth digging this hole. What's Scotty been doing? Has he been digging like a separate hole for his brother or something?
Yeah, he's been digging a separate one.
All right. We'll say you guys. Oh man, my quarter of the level. Okay, we're good. We'll say you guys. We'll say you finish around the same time, I suppose. The hole that Doug and Jacob has to dig is slightly larger than the one that you have to dig, Scotty. So just for the sake of convenience, we'll just say timing-wise, it all kind of works out. And yeah, I guess you put the 3 bodies in the one. And what are you putting Jeremy in the other?
Yeah.
That's the intention.
Okay. You.
Yeah, we're doing a cheap mass grave for ours, and then he's actually getting a decent grave over on the other side.
Now, sadly, because obviously you don't want anyone to ever find these bodies, you're probably not going to do any sort of grave marker or anything sort of in remembrance of Jeremy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll say, I guess after a certain amount of time, you're able to put all the dirt back in, fill in the hole again. You guys do anything else to try to, like, you know, make this inconspicuous at all?
Grab some sticks and leaves and brush and just throw them roughly over the area where we dug up the hole.
Okay.
It should be good enough.
And, what about Scotty? Scotty, I suppose, same thing. Fills in, the hole with dirt.
Yeah.
Now what are you guys doing?
I think Scotty's gonna take a moment to talk to Jeremy after he buried him.
All right. I mean, I suppose I will let you roleplay that. I don't know if you're going to tell the other guys to go away or if you guys are going to have a moment together. It's up to you. But
He'd probably be by himself. I think Doug and Jacob have enough respect to let him be by himself for the moment.
all right. Well, I will let you roleplay out your scene of having a moment with Jeremy.
Yeah. So probably sticks the shovel in the ground and is like leaning on it. Well, this wasn't the way I expected us to meet again. The last thing I wanted. And I never found out where Mom was either. She's probably worried sick. I promise I'll try and find her. For the both of us. You were a good brother, even though I didn't get to see you for very long. Thanks for your help. And I'm gonna miss you. And then I think at that moment, I think Scotty's just gonna cry. Like, he's at his breaking point. at this moment in time. Like, he just killed 3 people. Watched his brother die. He has to bury his brother. He can't even come back if he wanted to because he's not gonna know where he is in the woods. He knows this is like his last goodbye. He's not gonna see him again, even if he wanted to.
So, after all he's been through, all the trouble he's been through, after killing these men, after burying his brother, for the first time, we see Scotty just fall to his knees and begin to sob, crying, and finally just lose control. And that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. Sorry, I had to end it there. It was music timing. The music timed out and everything, and like...
I get it, but
What's funny is like Scotty's been through a lot, but that's probably the first time we see him actually like emotionally lose control. Like not in anger, but just in like sadness.
Yeah.
Oh baby, I'm sorry that was only a 2-hour and 10-minute session. Boo. It happens, chat. It was a potent 2 hours and 10 minutes.
It was. I was just thinking, I like this show.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was actually kind of an emotional ending. That was really sad. Poor Scotty. Oh man. And oh boy. That was a lot tonight. But yeah, we do hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry to end on such a sad note. Not really that sorry. And I guess now that everyone's nice and sad, let's shout out anything anybody's doing.
Yo, guys, this Thursday, check it out, Dice and Fire. We got some Scurvy Seas coming to you. 8 p.m. EST. You're gonna get some goofy pirate shenanigans. They just got all into kinds of crazy stuff. There's some spooky cursed treasure going on. It's gonna be a blast. Fantastic times. So make sure to check that out. Not to mention, on Sunday, expect to see some more Tales of Olympus. I haven't actually watched the episode that I wasn't in yet. I'm excited to see it. Mev was awesome enough to, make sure that stream went smooth and according to plan. So I'm
relatively
as smooth as can be expected when I'm away from my computer.
You know what it was sometimes? It's like, because I was just I had it muted and I was just sort of hanging out. But I'm so not used to D&Ds with maps that like I would have to move the map, like scroll a little bit or something, but it always happened at like the 2 minutes I walked away to get coffee or something like that. And I come back and I'm like, oh man, and I just kept forgetting to move the map other times. But
I mean, yeah, the fact that Mev, set up the whole thing to make sure it was working so quick.
Or we had so many cancellations recently. I'm just like, no, this is happening. Anybody else doing anything that they'd like to announce?
I announced a second channel.
What do you do on there?
I play my crippling addiction that I do every day.
Oh no, is it RuneScape?
Yeah,
it's RuneScape.
It's my crippling addiction now in video format. Yeah,
Good.
so I just posted the first video on the 1st. The next video is coming out on Friday, and I plan to do a video at least once a week. They're gonna be either me trying things I've never done, or just funny machinima related stuff. So I have a lot planned. Even if you don't know what the hell RuneScape is, just go over there.
I think everyone knows what it is. Just people might be surprised that it still exists.
Yeah. I just recently started playing it again.
20th anniversary was yesterday. Hey.
I used to play it back in the day.
Like, I feel that I'm weird that I never got into it. So, but like, I feel like at least 50% of gamers have.
You like a lot of strategy stuff, but that game's a grindy game, and I know from what I know about you, you're not huge.
It makes sense that I wouldn't get into that.
Grindy games. Jakey, you got anything special going on you want to tell the people?
Not much. I mean, wrapping up my FTO. All the cinematics. Already got a theme, just gotta edit it. So.
Yep, everybody's kind of wrapping up their FTOs, right? And you guys are getting ready for MHO.
Mhm.
Working on it.
Where I've been seeing a lot of like
That is the
character
plan.
reveals and things like that on Twitter and stuff. So it looks like we're getting into the season where Origins switches to a new series. So that's always exciting. So make sure you go check out all these wonderful people on YouTube for those things. Kayla, did you have anything special you want to announce?
Xylo play Roblox with me, I guess. I want to go to sleep.
Kayla wants to announce her desire to go to sleep. And I, Mev, have been your the GM today, and I have been streaming a lot, actually, lately. Like, every day.
Hey.
Like, a lot.
Yay.
We've been playing Fallout New Vegas, which is a game I never really got that far into, and I am loving it. It is so good. The characters are so good. The stories are so good. I understand now why Fallout New Vegas is a lot of people's favorite video game. It's so good. And actually, surprisingly, I've gotten so many new people hopping in the stream just because they're like, oh, this is my favorite game. I've never heard of you before, but I saw somebody playing my favorite game. So we've been getting a lot of new people. Everyone with the Mevodas. Mevoda's almost an emote. I don't know if is it against TOS to talk about sub numbers and goals and things like that.
I hope not, because I've broken that a lot.
There's no way.
Seven more subs on my channel, chat, and we get a Mevoda emote. Not saying come spend money on my channel, but if you're filthy rich, come spend money on my channel. Also, there's some new things that I'm going to be involved in as well. I think some people, actually, Mitch might be involved also.
I might have already just shot a message less than a minute ago.
That you might be involved as well, maybe?
Yeah.
So if anybody's been paying attention to Twitter, you'll notice a lot of our friends have been talking about a potential Rust server amongst content creators and Twitch streamers and stuff. And that's something a couple of us might be getting involved in pretty soon, in like streams and stuff. So come check this out. Oh, people are asking if I'm bald. Oh yeah, I shaved my head again yesterday. Woo.
Oh yes.
My barber's
the
been
bearded
closed
bald look.
for like
So
yeah.
good.
I'm
Every
going for
time.
the Triple H. The or the guy from who's the villain in the first Iron Man?
Oh, God, right.
No one knows his name, but
You know what I'm talking about. There's a couple
Yeah.
other ones. But yeah,
Triple H look.
come check out all these people. Follow them on Twitter if you don't. Subscribe to them on YouTube if you don't. You all subscribe to these people. But if you don't, do it. And we will see you guys next time for another episode of I need to be ready for this. Awakening. Good night, guys. Bye.
Bye.